climbing Mount Everest, cycling around the world, and rowing across the Atlantic Ocean. James Ketchell is the only man to have successfully done all three. And in a few weeks, he's going to row around Great Britain unassisted and solo, which has been attempted before but never successfully completed.
I'm rowing solo and unsupported. So this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Crossing an ocean in a rowing boat is not all that difficult. If you don't want to row, you just sleep and eat and the boat just drifts along. Whereas the GB row is a lot more technical. You're constantly trying to ride on the tides and the currents and things. So you've got to be quite smart when you row around the coast. When I want to rest, I drop an anchor. The actual boat that I'm using would be the same type of boat that I would cross the Atlantic in or cross any ocean in, except for I'm going around the coast of Great Britain.
Several years ago, a motorcycle accident left James with a badly shattered ankle. But after many months of physiotherapy, he regained the use of his ankle and began planning his adventures. James is an ambassador for the Over the Wall charity, and his expedition will help raise money for them.
I was introduced to Over the Wall a few years ago when I met Kevin, who's the CEO, and he brought me up to speed with everything that Over the Wall do. And you know when you get a gut feeling that just something feels right, Kevin asked me to come on board and help promote the charity and align the charity to some of the expeditions that I do. And you know, I've sort of seen firsthand the work that they do, and it just blew me away. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
Over the Wall is the UK branch of late actor Paul Newman's Serious Fun Camps.
We take children who have serious health challenges and we provide free of charge camps throughout the UK where they get the chance to come and do things that ordinarily they wouldn't do. We primarily deal with cater for children who very often are socially isolated. They end up, because they're isolated and have the decision making taken away from them, lose a lot of self-esteem, lose confidence. And so what we try and do is we run activities at our camps where we try and encourage them to stretch themselves a little bit, do a little bit more, and come to realise that they are more than just their illness. And the outcomes are astonishing, absolutely astonishing. We have children arriving at camp shy, nervous, scared, and within 2 days they're just wild.
James's solo voyage around Great Britain is scheduled to depart on June 25th from London. You can track his progress on his website and on his Twitter account. The money and the awareness raised by the expedition for Over the Wall will ensure that the charity can continue organising activity camps for children and their families. This is Stephanie Bosset for That's Solent.